Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2. We're good. What's up? Which one? 0, number 5? The DH? Under DH? What is it? Start? My bad. I know, my chicken scratch. Yes, we are on the first toast. Register for to watch. Oh no, to watch it's on YouTube. You just gotta go to our YouTube channel. CCBC Catonsville Cardinals.
We don't. He's not kidding though.
Oh, I just didn't know.
Oh yeah.
What do you do with this? You bringing it over there?
Are you gonna need this anymore or no?
Nah, you guys are good.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
You put that little red one in there.
Yeah, I'll put it. Because if they have a pinch hitter, I'll need to use it. Thank you.
No problem. Here we go. On a blustery and cold March afternoon, it can mean only one thing. Baseball season is back at CCBC Catonsville. Hello, folks. Live here from the CCBC Catonsville Baseball Complex on the Catonsville campus, the Community College of Baltimore County. We are live for the home opener for CCBC Catonsville Cardinals baseball as the Cardinals battle the Skylanders of Sussex County Community College. Hello, folks. Once again, to bring you all the action here is the big man on the mic, Isaac Johnsky. So excited to be back for another season of Catonsville baseball. A lot of anticipation for this season. If you've been following the Cardinals over the last 2 seasons, they have come so close to winning the Region 20 championship. Could this finally be the year? It's going to be a different lineup this year. A lot of incoming freshmen, a lot of differences on the position players and out in the outfield and the infield. But with a solid returning pitching core, this should be a season of great defensive ball for the Cardinals, and we're looking forward to it. And we're so excited to have you along with us on the journey. Let's get into today's matchup. Cardinals taking on the Skylanders. Sussex County, their first game of the season. Not much to expect so far. Not a lot of scouting done, but should be a tough opponent for the Cardinals for their season opener. Catonsville, meanwhile, currently 0-5 on the season. Lost all 5 of their contests down in Florida on their road trip, but that's more of a spring training. This is where the real season starts. Today at home here, what is a crisp, very chilly day. Should be a fun one. We'll get you the starting lineups and coaches in just 1 second here. Full 9 innings today for this contest. Weather should be a factor this weekend. Cardinals were originally scheduled to play multiple opponents this weekend, but will only play Sussex this weekend. And it could very well just be 2 games. The first one will be a full 9-inning contest. The second one, tentatively scheduled for tomorrow, although that might change. In the meantime, let's take a look at the starting lineups and coaches for both squads. We're going to start with our visitors, the Sussex County Skylanders. Here is their starting lineup. Batting first and playing shortstop will be a freshman from Vernon, New Jersey, number 4, Derek Lazier. Batting second and playing second base will be a freshman from Lafayette, New Jersey, number 2, Matthew Frieda. Batting third and playing first base will be a freshman from Andover, New Jersey, number 23, Matthew Williams. Batting fourth and serving as the designated hitter will be a sophomore from Jefferson, New Jersey, number 22, Jason Taylor. Batting fifth and playing center field will be a sophomore from Vernon, New Jersey, number 0, Evan Amato. Batting sixth and playing right field will be a sophomore from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, number 12, Will Fernandez. Batting seventh and playing in right field will be a freshman from Fairhope, Alabama, number 1, Cole Bolton. Batting eighth and catching for the Skylanders today will be a freshman from Vernon, New Jersey, number 13, Jake Klein. And batting ninth and playing third base will be a freshman from Newton, New Jersey, number 3, Dominique Lotruglio. Sussex starting pitcher for today's contest will be a sophomore from Cole Harbor, Nova Scotia, number 24, Hunter Canning. And the Skylanders are led by their coach and manager, Ramadan Mehmedi. Now, here's the starting lineup for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Batting first and playing second base will be a freshman from Winter Park, Florida, number 27, Jaden Kelly. Batting second and playing shortstop will be a freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, number 16, Kevin Santos. Batting third and playing right field will be a sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida, number 13, Trenton Snyder. Batting fourth and playing first base will be a sophomore from Arnold, Maryland, number 22, Nick Sturgio. Batting fifth and catching for the Cardinals today will be a freshman from Odenton, Maryland, number 14, Nelson Grajales. Batting sixth and serving as the designated hitter will be a sophomore from Hagerstown, Maryland, number 6, Nick Millam. Batting seventh and playing third base will be a freshman from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, number 9, Tyler Sankovic. Batting eighth and playing left field will be a freshman from Bellevue, Florida, number 10, Eric McLaughlin. And finally, batting ninth and playing center field will be a freshman from Crofton, Maryland, number 17, Jake Long. The starting pitcher for the Cardinals today will be sophomore number 19 from Hereford, Maryland, Cecil Barone. The Cardinals this year, as always, are led by longtime skipper Dan Blue and assistant coaches Justin Riggin, Mike Delgadio, Charles White, and Brian Brewer. So, Cardinals, Skylanders, the real season starts here today. Catonsville looks to get their first win of the season. Sussex kicks their season off. It's the first of a 2-game series, with Game 2 tentatively scheduled for tomorrow, barring any weather. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we return, it'll be the first game of the season, Cardinals and Skylanders battling it out right here on the Cardinal Network.
Once you have the lineup in and you put the game set up, reality, it'll take you about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And this is where you start from. So everything else is done from this screen right here.
Yeah.
And when you're starting, this is going to be your batter,
Yeah.
first, second, third.
Yeah.
So for your runners, first, second, third, when you have a runner on first, this is where you're going to type in their information. If you have a runner on second,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in the batter,
So
the first batter
so
comes
this
up.
isn't the batting order, then, or is like everything that we were just given, like the starting line, is that also the batting order, or? Okay.
So that's why it's really important to put them in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So put them in exactly as you see them.
All right.
Because then when you change them, you physically click on their name and change their position. And everything that you do will be over here. And if you make a mistake, baseball is really easy to fix.
Yeah.
Because between innings and at the end of the game, you have
Yeah.
so much time. So I like to just keep a piece of paper and write down like where I make the mistakes. So that way I can just go back and change it. So that way we don't have to go back at a later date and fix the stats.
Yeah.
So down here, I don't know if you can see it, it says complete game information, input pitching decisions, and input pitches.
Yeah.
is where you're going to stat from. So you're just going to watch the game. Do you know what ball, strike, foul, and all that is?
Yeah.
So it's going to be your quick keys. Foul is going to be a foul.
Yeah.
A swinging strike is when they physically swing and
Yeah,
miss, and a
looking.
looking strike is when
Them not swinging.
correct. So that's going to be S and K.
Uh-huh.
Ball is going to be B. Intentional walk will be I. Hit by pitch H. And all you're going to do is when this is happening, you're just ball.
Okay, well, what's might be a silly question. What's in play?
In play is when
Test one,
like
two,
so
test
in
one,
play
two.
is when there's an actual play happening.
Okay, all right.
So you'll hit P, and then you'll watch what happens,
So,
and you're
like-
gonna stat. So
For example, like P, and then like let's say someone strike out P number and then S for swinging strike.
you don't have to put their number because it's already determined. So number 19 is pitching to number 4.
Are you guys Jaden Kelly?
Just call him Tank.
Tank? Okay. Any other name changes I need to know about?
Sorry.
Can you just read me the lineup?
So like,
I don't think so.
so that would just be statted as. So you don't have to hit in play. I think
Kelly's
you just hit
first,
escape.
Santos.
Yeah.
You just hit escape.
I don't have the
I think
lineup.
just
I think it's
Just
just
Tank?
kind of
Yeah.
because this is like a
Tank
different
Kelly,
layout
gotcha.
versus basketball, so
It's
it's just
very,
gonna
very
take
different.
me like a little bit to kind of catch on to
It's
it.
very, very
Hey,
different.
boom on.
By
I
the
mean-
5th to 6th
So that
inning,
everyone
you're
knows.
gonna be like, I don't need you.
After,
See
so
ya.
how it's gonna work. I'm gonna
I
do my little
promise you
intro
this is
spiel.
not as
I'm
scary
gonna
as
introduce
it
their
looks.
lineup.
It's just
This is when the
seems a bit
coaches are doing their
complex
mound
right
meeting.
now, but I'm
After the
sure
coaches
it's
come
okay.
back to their mound meeting, I'm gonna
when the
call them
play
out
is
one by
actually
one.
happening,
Take the place
you're
on the
gonna
field.
sit here and
Make
you're
sure
gonna
they
go,
know.
whoa, 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 whoa.
I've
But
told like
don't
3
do
people,
that.
so
just
just
watch what happens.
make triple check
Be
it.
patient with it. So like, say like the batter hits a single to left field. So you're gonna go on here and you're gonna look. Yeah, look, take a look, because everything that you need. So you're gonna look, bunt single, 1B, BU. So walk, intentional walk. So go through and look.
Okay.
We're gonna. This is a refresher for me, so I haven't done this in a. But everything that we need is on here. But we're gonna do it together.
The strike thing is also. So where are you sitting? Are you sitting right?
Well, I don't know where Jocelyn is in key, but they're supposed to be working.
In the meantime, we can probably get a red shirt.
Well, these gentlemen had already volunteered,
Okay.
so I'm just kind
Call
of
one of them
putting them on the back burner. It's like 1:53.
Okay.
Can I have one of you do the clock? Can I have one of you do the clock?
Scoreboard. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, scoreboard.
Oh,
I'm still in basketball season. My bad. I'm in basketball. Sorry.
So just need to do balls and strikes and everything.
Can I see my lineups?
Oh, sorry. I meant to give that back to you.
No, you're good. I just need a shirt. You know what? I'm just going to jump into it. That's where we excel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Catonsville campus of the Community College of Baltimore County for today's baseball home opener, featuring our visitors from Sussex County Community College and your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Before we introduce the starting lineups and coaches, we want to remind you that this event is being played under the regulations of the National Junior College Athletic Association, Region 20, and the Maryland Junior College Athletic Conference. MD JUCO and NJCAA prohibit verbal or physical harassment of any student athlete, official, coach, staff, spectator, guest, or community member during today's event. Violators of these rules will be subject to removal from the CCBC Catonsville complex. We appreciate your cooperation in being good fans. For your safety and the safety of others, please be aware of all foul balls. Restrooms can be found down the walkway towards the parking lot. We will introduce the starting coaches, the starting lineups, and coaches in just a minute.
That was Thunder for Seth. Plain. Too sunny for Thunder.
That's 1-2.
So go ahead and take a quick read over what all of this is, just so you kind of have some understanding.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Skylanders of Sussex County Community College. Batting first and playing shortstop will be freshman number 4 from Vernon, New Jersey, Derek Lazier. Batting second and playing second base will be a freshman from Lafayette, New Jersey, number 2, Matthew Frieda. Batting third and playing first base will be a freshman from Andover, New Jersey, number 23, Matthew Williams. Batting fourth and serving as the designated hitter will be a sophomore from Jefferson, New Jersey, number 22, Jason Taylor. Batting fifth and playing center field will be a sophomore from Vernon, New Jersey, number 0, Evan Amato. Batting sixth and playing right field will be a sophomore from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, number 12, Will Fernandez. Batting seventh and playing in left field will be a freshman from Fairhope, Alabama, number 1, Cole Bolton. Batting eighth and catching for the Skylanders today will be a freshman from Vernon, New Jersey, number 13, Jake Klein. And batting ninth and playing third base will be a freshman from Newton, New Jersey, number 3, Dominique Lotruglio. The starting pitcher for the Skylanders today will be a sophomore from Cole Harbor, Nova Scotia, number 24, Hunter Canning. The head coach of the Skylanders is Ramadan Mamedi. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the visitors, the Sussex County Community College Skylanders. And now, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Batting first and playing second base will be a freshman from Winter Park, Florida, number 27, Tank Kelly. Batting second and playing shortstop will be a freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, number 16, Kevin Santos. Batting third and playing in right field will be a sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida, number 13, Trenton Snyder. Batting fourth and playing first base will be a sophomore from Arnold, Maryland, number 22, Nick Sturgio. Batting fifth and catching for the Cardinals today will be a freshman from Odenton, Maryland, number 14, Nelson Grajales. Batting sixth and serving as the designated hitter will be a sophomore from Hagerstown, Maryland, number 6, Nick Millam. Batting seventh and playing third base will be a freshman from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, number 9, Tyler Sankovich. Batting eighth and playing in left field will be a freshman from Bellevue, Florida, number 10, Eric McLaughlin. And batting ninth and playing center field will be a freshman from Crofton, Maryland, number 17, Jake Long. And introducing the starting pitcher for the Cardinals, a sophomore from Hereford, Maryland, number 19, Cecil Barone. The Cardinals are led by head coach Dan Blue and assistant coaches Justin Riggin, Mike Delgadio, Charles White, and Brian Brewer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your CCBC Catonsville Cardinals.
You just click this little bottom right here.
Oh my god.
And that brings up. And the umpire will tell you everything.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll let you know strike, ball, all that.
The hardest part is going to be when it comes to an in play. I promise you that's
Which
the hardest
is?
part. When someone hits the ball.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be the
okay.
hardest part is the coach.
So we're all set to get underway here for the first home game of the season. Batting for the pitching for the Cardinals, will be Cecil Barone, who emerged as one of the star players on last year's roster. ace pitcher for the Cardinals, getting the start here today. Catching will be Grajales. It'll be Sturgio at first, Kelly at second, Santos at short, Sankovic at third, and in the outfield, it will be McLaughlin in right, McLaughlin in left, Snyder in right, and Long in center. Leading off for the Skylanders will be Derek Lazier, freshman infielder out of Vernon, New Jersey. Batting first, freshman number 4, Derek Lazier. And if it sounds like that I'm repeating information, folks, it's because I'm doing double duty as both PA and play-by-play as we get the 2024 home schedule underway. Let's see if the Cardinals can make third time the charm. First pitch on its way, and there's ball 1. The 1-0 count, swing, and tipped off the bat and may have hit the umpire too, and that's strike 1. Sussex wearing navy blue today with gray pants, navy numbers, and white trim. 1-1 pitch. That one is smacked foul down the left field line and careens off the tarp for strike 2. Kind of an interesting choice for Sussex to go with Sussex going with the same color numbers as their jerseys. An interesting choice. This isn't the worst choice for baseball, though. For an announcer, it's a little easy to see. The money pitch, 1-2. On its way, smacked up deep into center field. Back is Long. He is going to miss it. It bounces off the wall, and Lazier will make it to second. A leadoff double for Derek Lazier. Jake Long was chasing that down, but just couldn't get to it. Next batter up. Batting second for the Skylanders, freshman number 2, Matthew Freda. This is Matthew Freda out of Lafayette, New Jersey. Sussex County located in New Jersey, so explains why there's so many Jersey boys on this squad. Let's see if Barone could try to get out of this. 1 on second. No outs here at the top of the first. First pitch on its way. Freda looks bunt and bunts it foul for strike 1. Rowdy Skylanders bench right now. That one down and to the left just a bit for ball 1. Good eye from Freda. One and 1. Barone sends it on its way. Good bunt right up the middle. Barone will let the catcher get to it. Grajales fires, and he got him. Good play to get the out at first, but that does move Lazier over to third. Next batter up is batting third for the Skylanders, freshman number 23, Matthew Williams. So here's Matthew Williams up next. Did he go? He did. Strike 1. Oh, 1-2. Good start here for Barone. The money pitch, 0-2. Swung on, smacked up into left center field. Back it goes, back, and it will be caught by the left fielder. Lazier tags home. So there's your first out, but there's also your first run as Sussex strikes first. Batting fourth, sophomore number 22, Jason Taylor. Taylor will smack that one straight up. Back it goes into shallow center, and it will be caught. And that's going to do it. So the Cardinals do allow a run to score. They trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll get to see our Cardinals offense on the field for the first time tonight. We'll be right back. Hunter Canning will be pitching for Sussex as we begin the bottom of the first. Canning from Nova Scotia up in Canada. Pitched against the Cardinals here last year. And here's who to look for. Canning on the mound. Klein will be catching. It will be Williams at first. Frida at second. Lazier at short. Latruglio at third. And in the outfield, Bolton in left, Fernandez in right, and Amato in center. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Tank Kelly, number 27. Freshman out of Winter Park, Florida. Batting first for the Cardinals, number 27, Tank Kelly. So Tank Kelly will lead off here for the Cardinals, one of a very talented group of freshmen brought in by head coach Dan Blue. We get our first look at their walk-up music this season. Here's Kelly. First pitch on the way, almost hit him. It did hit him. Kelly's hit, he'll head to first, way inside by Canning. This will bring up the next batter. Batting second, freshman number 16, Kevin Santos. Here's Kevin Santos out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. First pitch on its way, a little low. That's going to be ball one. Chilly today, around in the 40s, low 50s. First pitch slapped right back to the pitcher. Chance for double play. They got one at second, and they get the double play. 2 quick outs here. Tough start here for the Cardinals. This will bring up the third batter. Batting third for the Cardinals, sophomore number 13, Trenton Snyder. Here's Trenton Snyder, sophomore, came over from Jacksonville, Florida. And first pitch is way off, down in the dirt for ball one. On deck for the Cardinals, Nick Sturgio. That one on target, strike one. Pitch, ball two. Another low pitch, ball three. Snyder one away from a nice brisk stroll to first. Three-one pitch is fouled up. And that's going way back onto the street behind us. It's a full count for Trenton Snyder. Snyder swung, dropped strike. He's going to try to get to first. He got there. Dropped strike, and Snyder makes it to first, and this will bring up the big cat. Batting fourth, sophomore number 22, Nick Sturgio. So Nick Sturgio, big first baseman returning from last year's team. The big cat. The only returning member of the starting lineup for the Cardinals from last year's squad. Shows you just how much change has been done to this team. First pitch is low, ball one. See if Snyder may try and get a steal in here over at first. It's a little jumpy. One-0 pitch. Snyder will run. Sturgio will smack it deep. Lost it. It's going deep back into center field, and it is caught. So, Cardinals get some good hits. Unfortunately, no runs. We'll head to the second inning, folks, and we're going to take a break. It's 1-0 Skylanders. Top of the second we go, and leading off will be, leading off this inning for the Skylanders, sophomore number 0, Evan Amato. So here's Evan Amato from Vernon, New Jersey to lead off at the top of the second for the Skylanders, up 1-0. See if Cecil Barone can lock him down. He had plenty of great performances last year where he did just that, as there's a foul ball. It's going to bounce off of the net. Got an old saying here down at our baseball complex: if a foul ball gets knocked back into the street behind us, that's called the void. As you're not going to find that. That one smacked right up into right center field. That's going to be a single at the least, and Amato safely reaches first. What a hit. This will bring up number 12, Will Fernandez. Batting next for the Skylanders, sophomore number 12, Will Fernandez. Will Fernandez out of East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. First pitch, runner's going to go to second. Can they get him? They got him. Did they? Amato is arguing. Yeah, they got him. Refs are actually going to talk this one over. Amato, jersey splotched with dirt, arguing his case. I thought he got there in time. Yeah, they're going to say he's... No, they're going to put it... He's not out. They're going to put him back at first. Okay. 0-1 count. Motto will try again. And this time he makes it. There actually is a new batter. Okay, so for our understanding, we've got ourselves a new batter, folks. It's Cole Bolton who's up next, as there's strike one. So I think what happened, folks, is I think on that attempted stolen base, it was a dropped strike or something. I'm not sure what happened there, but the batter who was up, Will Fernandez, is out now, and Amato is up at second. It's Cole Bolton who's up now, as he swung, got that's strike two. So Fernandez struck out. So Fernandez was ruled out. I think what happened is Fernandez made some contact. It landed right in front. He got tagged out, and that was where the confusion was. So Cole Bolton is up, 1-2 count with one out, and he singles that one right up the middle. Gets past the shortstop. This is going to bring home at least one run. One run is going to score. It's an RBI single for Cole Bolton and a 2-0 lead for the Skylanders. Batting next, freshman number 13, Jake Klein. So once again, folks, for the confusion, Will Fernandez was tagged out at home. I think he made contact, knocked it forward. They tagged him out. No. Batter's interference. That was the call. It was batter's interference on Will Fernandez. Appreciate the guy up in the booth who corrected me on that. So it was batter's interference on Will Fernandez. He was called out. And Cole Bolton knocked that one up center. 2-0 lead for the Skylanders. That one right down the middle for strike one. It's Gavin Faulkner, by the way, up in the booth running the scoreboard for us, who corrected me on that. Appreciate him. As that one down in the dirt for ball one. One and one. Ooh, Bolton got a little squirrely there over first. One and one pitch. Down the middle for strike two. One and two. On its way. Smacked up. Second baseman covers, tosses. Got the out. Bring up the bottom of the order now. Batting next, freshman number 13, Dominique Latruglio. Sussex reaches the bottom of their order here, leading 2-0 here in the top of the second. Popped right up, chance for the catcher, and it lands right behind us for strike one. Step away real quick to make an announcement. Folks, remember, be aware of all foul balls at all time. Oh, and 1 count for Latruglio. And that one is smashed deep into left field. Back it goes. Misses the left fielder. Another run is going to score. Latruglio will make it to second. It's an RBI double for Dominique Latruglio and a 3-0 lead for the Skylanders. Back to the top of the order we're going to go. Next up is Derek Lazier at the Cardinal outfield. Has already missed a couple of those. going to be a rough day if that keeps happening.
Back to the top of the order, batting next, freshman number 4, Derek Lazier.
It was McLaughlin out there who missed that. First pitch on target, strike 1. Sussex with 4 hits already. Key for this game is going to be pitching for the Cardinals. They're going to have to shut down Sussex big playmakers, try and avoid the long ball here if we're going to have this kind of game. That one fouled off down to the Sussex bench. It actually hit the batter's box line. That's fresh chalk out there. Saw a big gust of white dust get kicked up. 0-2, 1 away to escape the inning. Outside, ball 1. One and two. Smashed up into left field. Left fielder drops it. Run's going to come home. 4-0 Skylanders. An RBI single by Lazier. And the Cardinals will start from scratch again. Lazier's going to run to second. There was a miscommunication, and Lazier steals second there. And this inning just isn't going well for the Cardinals at all.
Batting next for the Skylanders, freshman number 2, Matthew Frieda.
So Matthew Frieda back up to bat. And the Cardinals are going to go to the bullpen. They are going to warm up as Coach Dan Blue wants a mound visit for Barone. Cardinals are warming up number 25, Adam Decker, freshman pitcher from Towson, Maryland. He's warming up in the bullpen. Hey, go Tigers, alma mater. Let's see what it's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen here. So once again, folks, if you're just joining us, we had some confusion earlier. There was batter's interference. That was the first out. It's been a wild inning so far. Sussex keeps managing to score runs on the long ball there. Credit to Cecil Barone. He has been doing a good job. But he's let up a couple of long balls there. Dan Blue's already warming up. Warming up a reliever. Again, it's only the top of the second. We still got about an entire game to go. So, here's Frieda. We got a cold breeze coming through. It's getting chilly out here. First pitch, swung, strike. Runner's trying to take third. And he got it, and the third baseman landed a bit awkwardly. That's Senkovic. Oh, and 1 count. Inside for ball 1. There's strike 2. Cards 1 away. Trying to escape this inning. Swung on, dropped third strike. Maybe a chance. close. They got it. Runner comes home. Another run scores. Drop third strike. Strikes again, and it's 5-0. Batting next, freshman number 23, Matthew Williams. Matthew Williams back up as the Skylanders pouring it on here in the second. We got a pretty frigid wind coming through here. First pitch is outside for ball 1. One-oh count. Smacked. Ooh, got Barone. Gets past the shortstop. And that's going to put 2 on. And Barone might have gotten hit on the side. Ooh, and he dropped that ball again. Batting next for the Skylanders, sophomore number 22, Jason Taylor. So Jason Taylor now up as we've cycled through almost the entire Skylanders lineup. Five nothing. That one smacked up. Second baseman drops it. Bases are going to be loaded. Rolls into center field. Another run's going to score, and it's 6-0. Who was that? The second baseman. That was Tank Kelly who dropped it, and it rolled back into center field. It's 6-0 as we've gone around the entire lineup. Batting next, sophomore number 0, Evan Amato. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. That one is smacked up into left field and caught to end the inning. Skylanders with an explosive 5-run inning, 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. We'll take this opportunity to take a short break and be right back. Cardinals trail 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off this inning for the Cardinals, freshman number 14, Nelson Grajales. Nelson Grajales will lead off this inning for the Cardinals, number 14, new starting catcher, as he gets strike one from Hunter Canning. Cardinals desperate for some runs now, trailing 6-0. They were lit up in that top of the 6th. That one is fouled back. Oh, it's stuck in the fence. Love it when something like that happens. 0-2 count. Still waiting for our first big jump scare of the season. That's going to be when a ball gets fouled right back into the fence. There's low ball one. And that one, still waiting for a ball to get fouled right back into the fence and cause everybody up here in the booth to jump. Love it when that happens. By the way, folks, we do apologize if the fence is in the way of our camera shot. Got a busted tripod, so we're trying out a new system right now. As that one is smashed up, second baseman is on it. Will fire to first, one away. As this will now bring up the Cardinals' designated hitter, Nick Millam. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 6, Nick Millam. Millam swings and misses on first pitch for strike one. That one outside for ball one. Canning not taking a lot of rest time between pitches. He's just firing them off like there's a pitch clock. That one slips between the catcher's legs for ball two. Way outside, ball three. Three-one pitch. Low, Millam will walk. And the breaks finally start to go Catonsville's way here. As next up, there'll be Tyler Sankovic, number 9. Batting next for the Cardinals, freshman number 9, Tyler Sankovic. There's Sankovic, new third baseman. First pitch is belted up into left field. That's going to be a hit. And a single for Sankovic. And as the old saying goes, there goes the no-hitter. And the Cardinals have their first hit of the afternoon. And 2 on. As this will bring up number 10, Eric McLaughlin. Batting next for the Cardinals, freshman number 10, Eric McLaughlin. And at this opportunity, quick little mound visit here between pitcher and catcher. Sun's coming back out here. We're expecting a cloudy day. Weather today is actually great for baseball, just very, very cold. Tomorrow we're expected rain all day, so there's an expectation that tomorrow's contest may be canceled or rescheduled to Sunday. Outside, catcher dropped it. Runners are going to stay in place.
Let's go, freak, let's go.
There's ball one. What'd you call him, freak?
Yeah.
1-0 count. Swung on and missed for strike one by McLaughlin. Teammates call him the freak. See if he lives up to that. 1-1. Oh, almost got him in the head.
Keep it simple, man. Let's go.
2-1 count. Cardinals working with something here. See if they can keep it alive. 1 out. Bottom of the second. On its way. Swung on and missed for strike two, and he evens the count. McLaughlin, another freshman added to this squad. The Cardinals only have one starter from last year's team in their on their lineup today. That one is low for ball 3 and a full count for McLaughlin.
Let's go, baby. Come on, kid. Let's go, Eric.
Full count pitch is on its way. Popped up. Back into right field. Caught, first out. Runners will hold at first and second. So McLaughlin pop flies out, and this will bring up the bottom of the order. Jake Long, number 17. Batting next for the Cardinals, freshman number 17, Jake Long. And I wonder how long it takes me to start making an American Dragon Jake Long joke. If you get that reference, you are old. Swung on, ground ball, picked up by third base, fired, got it, and Sussex keeps the shutout alive. So we head to the third. Catonsville got some action there in the second, but they're going to need a big turnaround on defense if they want to keep in this game. When we head to the third inning, it's 6-0, and we're going to take a break. Pitching change. Pitching change. Yep, 25. Got a pitching change for the Cardinals, folks. New pitcher, it's going to be freshman number 25, Adam Decker from Towson, Maryland, who replaces Cecil Barone. What's up? Some other changes, too. Tyler Sankovic moves to shortstop from third base, and the new third baseman is... who? Which number? New third baseman, Joey Hurtado, freshman number 5 from Ocala, Florida. We'll step away to make those announcements, and we'll get right back into it.
We have several lineup changes, folks. Tyler Sankovic, number 9, moves to shortstop. The new third baseman is freshman number 5, Joey Hurtado from Ocala, Florida.
And then I just peeped second base too. Number 4 is new.
I need changes.
Who's that second?
I didn't get any changes.
Now at second, freshman number 4, Zach Gaynor from Fulton, Maryland. And now pitching for the Cardinals, freshman number 25, Adam Decker from Towson, Maryland.
Who's at second?
Zach game.
Hurtado is at third. So a slew of changes in the infield for the Cardinals. Joey Hurtado moves to third. Zach Gaynor enters the game to go to second. Sankovic moves to short. And Adam Decker will get the start now as he replaces Cecil Barone, who has been pulled from the game after 2 innings and allowing 6 runs. Tough start for Cecil. Hopefully we get to see more of him later in the season. He will be back. Once again, folks, Gaynor now at second. Sankovic moves to short. Hurtado enters the game at third. And Decker enters the game to pitch. Leading off this inning for Sussex, number 12, Will Hernandez. Will Fernandez leads off. I realized I just called him Hernandez. My apologies. He'll lead off at the top of the third. Remember, he got out on batter's interference, which confused us up here in the broadcast booth. As he will, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Decker's pitch is slow and to the left for ball 1. One and 1. on its way. Little dribbler. Decker on it, fires to first, 1 away. Good defensive play there from the Cardinals and a good start.
Next up for the Skylanders, freshman number 1, Cole Bolton.
So here's Cole Bolton out of Alabama. Let's see a lot of players from Bama out here up in Maryland. Decker's first pitch. Almost went, pulled back at the last possible second for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Now the 1-0 pitch. Got ahead of myself. Inside and low for ball 2. Two 0 count. Pitch on its way. And that one off center just a bit. Ball 3. Three 0 pitch. Ball 4. And this will bring up Jake Klein.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 13, Jake Klein.
Here's Jake Klein up next. And trying to pick off Bolton at first. High, ball 1. Swung on, missed there, strike 1. One and one pitch. And again, trying to pick off Bolton over at first. One one, popped right up. First base is under it. Sturgio got it, 2 away. This will bring out the bottom of the order, Dominique Lotruglio.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 3, Dominique Lotruglio.
First pitch on target for strike 1. Bolton runs, that hit the batter. And 2 on. Or did it? Looked like it hit the ground first, glanced off the ground and hit him. I guess not. 2 on. Top of the order we go, Derek Lazier.
Batting next, number 4, Derek Lazier.
Strike 1. Runner goes, ground ball up to first. Sturgio's on it. He's going to race, got the out. And a good defensive play there by the Big Cat as we head to the bottom of the third. Now, can the Cardinals offense wake up and get some runs? 6-0. We'll be right back.
Sturgio did that unassisted, so you put that pre-UA for an unassisted.
Yeah, we're still good.
And then to that home base. Yep.
Last year during the game
And then
against
you
Sussex,
see at the bottom of the third.
this thing kept falling. This thing kept disconnecting. Yeah. No, they kept disconnecting. So the last year we got a 12 parts and it kept disconnecting, reconnecting.
Really? Do you live stream all the home games?
Yeah, we tried to. All the ones, usually they all are. There's a couple that weren't.
But for the most part, they're all there.
Well, last year we had this dumb thing happen where the big game against Frederick was on the same day as softball playoffs. So we tried to live stream both, but we ended up only live streaming the softball playoffs. We did catch the end of the Frederick game. I rigged it. I
Did a little quick.
I redneck rigged it up real quick.
And got it so it could be on there.
Yeah.
But I know we play them next week. It's a big game.
Days like this, I'm glad I got a big old winter coat.
Yeah. It's not my type of weather.
I looked down in the middle of that and was like, God damn, bro, I thought I lost oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, but it's keeping you warm though.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of warm, how you hanging in there, man? Terrible. Welcome to baseball season. It's horrible during March, but once April hits, it's beautiful.
I heard.
I don't know too much about this.
I heard April's cold too.
It can be.
Everything here's cold too.
Spring starts. Florida.
Florida too. I've never gotten used to it. I like 70, 75 above.
Leading off for the Cardinals to start this inning will be, who's that? Hurtado? It's Hurtado who smacks that one up into right field. That'll be the first out. Missed that. And this will bring up Zach Gaynor next, number 4. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 4, Zach Gaynor. Here's Zach Gaynor from Fulton, Maryland. Up next, swing and a miss. Strike 1. So we're seeing some of the new players subbed in for the Cardinals here. That was Joey Hurtado who led off. Here's Gaynor up next. It's strike 2. Manning is dealing here. And he caught him looking for strike 3, and the Cardinals quickly into an 0-2 hole. As we bring up Trenton Snyder. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 13, Trenton Snyder. Outside, ball 1. Two and 0. Make that 3 and 0. That one is belted deep into center field. Back it goes. Back it goes. Back it goes. It's gone. Home run, Trenton Snyder. Cardinals get on the board. And how fitting it is that the first run scored at home this season is a home run by Trenton Snyder.
A big trip.
This will bring up the big cat, Nick Sturgio. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 22, Nick Sturgio. monster hit there from Snyder. This will bring up the big cat. Sturgio gets ball 1. Did he go? Check the swing. Yep, he did. Strike 1. 1-1. Fouled off. That's going to fall back into the void. For strike 2. Remember, folks, be aware of foul balls. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And that's going to end the inning. We're head to the top of the 4th. Cardinals get a run on the board, courtesy of a Trenton Snyder smash. They still trail by 5, though, as we head to the 4th. We'll be right back.
Everything's out of order because we didn't get the official starting lineups, so now everything is out of order. Parada, no. Parada was last.
Kelly should be Hurtado now. He's at second. No, that was 5. Yeah, so he swapped. He switched up some stuff, but we got it. Top of the 4th, Cardinals trail 6-1. They need another good defensive stop, and they're going to first have to stop Matthew Frieda. Batting first this inning for the Skylanders, number 2, Matthew Frieda. So Matthew Frieda will lead off here for the Skylanders as they try to increase their lead. First pitch is strike 1. Cards finally got some runs there in the bottom of the 3rd, courtesy of a Trent Snyder smash to center field. 0-1 pitch. That one is belted up, foul. It's going to land somewhere way back in the void. And it's an 0-2 count. Good work here by Decker getting ahead of the count. See if he can finish it off. Decker's pitch. High, ball 1. Did he go? No. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Oh, that knocked off of his knee. That's a hit batter. Second one of the day we've seen. And one is on. Williams is up next. Batting next for the Skylanders, number 23, Matthew Williams. Matthew Williams up next for the Skylanders. He went, strike 1. A 1 count. Decker keeping his eyes on first. That one got over the catcher's head. Frida advances to second. 1-1 count. Outside for ball 2. That one popped right back to the pitcher. That'll be an easy out. One away. This will bring up Jason Taylor, 22. Batting next for the Skylanders, sophomore number 22, Jason Taylor. Here's Jason Taylor. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 4th. On its way. Swung on, missed, strike 1. Chilly wind keeps coming through here. It is cold. It is the 1st of March after all, so it's still technically February weather. It is frigid. It is a leap year. Yeah, so technically it should be the 2nd of March, but that was well inside. Somehow landed between his legs. How did that work out? That's gonna be ball 1. I don't get that just landed right inside of his legs. That is crazy. That cut inside so deep. 1-1 pitch to Taylor. And that one is, I think that's stuck in the net. It got knocked foul for strike 2. I think that's stuck in the net. Either that or it went through the net and into the void. 1-2 pitch. Line drive, but it's foul. And you saw Hurtado rushing in to grab it. It's the kind of weather I wish I brought a ski mask for. It's that cold. Get the shiesty out. 1-2 count. On its way, well outside for ball 2. And Decker and Grajales had what appeared to be a miscommunication there. Can't get frustrated at this point. 2-2. Three and 2, full count for Taylor. Pitch on its way. That one is smacked up to Gaynor, who fires to first, puts it away. Runner does advance to third, though, as this will bring up Evan Amato, number 0.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 0, Evan Amato.
Cardinals have done a good job so far, haven't allowed a run since, knock on wood here, haven't allowed a run since the 2nd. Decker's first pitch outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. On its way. On target for strike one. One and one. On its way. Low, ball two. Two-one pitch coming up here for Decker. On its way. Got it that time, 2-2. One away for the Cardinals. Decker and Grajales taking their time here. Going through their pitches. 2-2 pitch. Lined foul. That one ended up somewhere near the Cardinals' bullpen. There is someone warming up in the bullpen for Sussex. We'll get more on that in a little bit, as that one is low. Ball three, full count. By the way, the Sussex player warming up in the bullpen, by the way, that's Sota Inden from Kanagawa, Japan, who's warming up in the bullpen. Sussex has got 4 players from Japan, so. Full count pitch. That one is smashed into center field. Back it goes. Long's underneath. Got it. And the Cardinals get another defensive stop as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Now can they get the runs and start getting a comeback going? It's 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Still canning. Yeah. He not a what he throw. He throws like this one. Yeah, like you see what I'm talking about. Like
16 in the bullpen.
just like the way he finishes like this. Oh, he got that. He does this. He does that hold that hand out. You know what I'm saying?
I remember I hit the triple off from Japan.
I'm not gonna lie, they're nasty though.
They are. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hit that triple, like, I don't even know where the ball went.
Nah, I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm a freshman. I don't know. I'm doing it.
I'm refreshing.
What was your name, man?
Joel.
Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. You're a. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just make. I'm trying to get names to faces for the season.
I thought you had, like some report on you.
No. No. It'll be Nelson Grajales leading off this inning for the Cardinals.
Leading off this inning for the Cardinals, number 14, Nelson Grajales.
First pitch to Grajales, low for ball one. One 0 pitch. That one is smacked up into right field. It's going to be an easy out. Good contact by Grajales. Just missing what would have been a perfect hit there. As this will now bring up Nick Millam.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 6, Nick Millam.
Here's Millam. He and Nick Sturgio, the only returning players on the starting lineup today from last year's team, as he gets ball one. Millam played a handful of times last year, was used mainly on the back half of doubleheaders. Very solid player, and great to see him back on the lineup, especially when so many position players were lost to graduation last year. 2-0 pitch. It's a young Cardinals team. It's going to be a growing year for them. Looking forward to it. 3-0. Millam taking his time, showing a lot of patience. It's what old Noah DeLuca used to do in the last couple of years when he was batting. A lot of patience. Nick Millam seems to have picked up on that. 3-0 pitch. And there's strike one. It's the first strike that Millam has gotten this game. 3-1 pitch. That is fouled off of the catcher's glove. And it's a full count for Millam. I mean, normally getting a ball fouled off of your glove hurts, but in this weather, it's got a sting. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. There's the second out. And this is going to bring up Tyler Sankovic.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 9, Tyler Sankovic.
And remember, Sankovic has switched over to shortstop. Give props to Hunter Canning. He's been pitching gas this game so far. Inside, almost got him for ball one. Canning pitched against the Cardinals last year, and if I recall, did a very good job out of Cold Harbor, Nova Scotia. Way outside for ball two. Canning not as controlled this inning as he was last. A lot of balls. But he's ahead with two outs. 2-0 pitch. Outside again, 3-0. A lot of patience from the Cardinals here. I get being patient. You don't want to end the inning quickly, but you also kind of, maybe later on, don't want to be too patient. That one on target for strike one. Don't want to be too patient later on if we're still going to be 5 runs down. But I get it being patient early on. You want to establish a rhythm here and try and get back into this game. But later on, we're going to have to go for a little more aggressive. Ball 4, and Sankovic's patience pays off. He heads to first. As this brings up McLaughlin.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 10, Eric McLaughlin.
Is that what I think it is? Get the full list of walk-up music for these guys. Some good choices this year. I like it. Here's Eric McLaughlin. That one's belted. Line drive. First baseman fell on it. It's going to be close. Track meet, and he wasn't able to get there in time. Canning, the pitcher, came over to get the out. So some good contact by the Cardinals, but we're going to head to the 5th inning, and it's going to remain a 6-1 game. Cardinals are going to have to start getting aggressive on offense if they want to get back into this one. We're going to take a break. The 90s kid in me loves that so much.
You might mess with it.
Is he old enough to get that reference?
No.
Jake, is he old?
19.
Okay, he's not. Never mind. Okay, good news. We have made it to almost the halfway point without the game, without the broadcast cutting out like it did last year.
He's dead now.
Remember last year, broadcast kept cutting out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we made it to halfway. We're 2 hours in and it hasn't gone off, so we're doing something good.
Gotta stay on the move. Keep your body moving. Bold today.
Good throw, Nelly.
Let's go, Adam.
Throw that transfer, Nelly.
Leading off this inning for the Skylanders, number 12, Will Fernandez.
Frigid wind coming through here in the top of the 5th as Will Fernandez leads off here to face Adam Decker. Decker's done a good job of shutting down the Skylanders as he throws a low pitch there for ball 1. Decker, one of the few freshmen we've got on the pitching staff. Catonsville returned most of their starting pitchers from last year with save for a few. And Decker's one of the new faces here. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops this season. 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-0. On its way high, ball 3. Not the start to this inning that Decker wanted. Over in the bullpen, once again, number 16, Sota Inden, is warming up. So expect him to most likely be the reliever that comes in once Canning is finished for Sussex. 3-0 count for Fernandez. Way inside, Fernandez had to duck away. Then he'll stroll over to first. As this will bring up number 1, Cole Bolton.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 1, Cole Bolton.
First pitch. Bolton shows bunt. Pulls back for ball 1. I do believe in the 2.5 years of broadcasting here at Catonsville, this is the first time we've ever had a player in any sport from Alabama and Cole Bolton. I think. I don't recall. I think we had a player from Mississippi once. Showing bunt again. That one got past. Runner's going to advance to second. 1-1. It is chilly out here, folks. 1-1. It's not the coldest game we've ever had, but it's definitely down in the top 10 coldest, I think. We have had much colder. We'll have more stories on that throughout the contest. 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Straight gas from Decker. 1-2. I will do that. 1-2. On its way. Escaped from Grajales. And the runner advances to third on the ball. So now Sussex with a runner in scoring position. A chance to extend their lead. Two-two. Pitch on its way. That one slammed into the net and lands down in the Cardinal dugout. Remains a 2-2. Remains a 2-2 count. Pitch on its way. Gets away. Runner's going to advance. Sussex got another one. And with a full count, the Skylanders now lead 7-1. And Decker feeds ball 4. So Fernandez scored there, all on stolen bases, all thanks to drops by the catcher. And this will bring up number 13, Jake Klein.
Batting next to the Skylanders, number 13, Jake Klein.
Klein bunts, good bunt too. He's going to make it. Got past the first baseman. Bolton's going to advance to second. Now he's going to advance to third. I don't believe it. It's 8-1. Another error by the Cardinals, and it's 8-1. And we might be going home early, folks, if this keeps up. Another mistake by the Cardinals, 8-1. As this will bring up Dominique Latruglio.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 3, Dominique Latruglio.
And we're going to have a mound visit for Decker here and take this opportunity to step away. my word. Get used to. I don't mince my words in the broadcast. I had a parent get mad at me last year for that. It's like, man, I will give you guys your props as much as I can. But if we're getting our butts kicked, we're getting our butts kicked. Sorry, that's how it be. That's how it's gonna be. What to say? I'll be honest sometimes. So.
Sometimes, oh, you gotta tell them, well, parents, those out-of-state kids, man, yeah, send them back home. Get their asses,
So after a quick mound visit, Adam Decker trying to get the Cardinals out of this jam, 8-1. They held Sussex scoreless for 2 innings. It's been a rough one here. There's ball 1. Decker has been pitching really well, though. It's been the similar situation with what happened with Cecil Barone in the first, is that it was good pitching. It was just some errors by some errors that have kind of allowed Sussex to just run up the score here. As they're trying to pick off Klein at second. One 0 pitch. On its way. Gets away from the catcher again. Runner advances to third. That right there has been what's causing all the Cardinals' problems. Low pitches bouncing off of the catcher's gear. That's what's been causing most of the problems for the Cardinals this inning. They just keep getting away from Catonsville and allowing Sussex to get runners in scoring position. 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch. Line foul for strike 1.
Move count, please. 2-1. Thank you, sir.
2-1 pitch. On its way. And that'll even up the count, 2-2. Two-two pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. And there's the first out. We'll go back to the top of the order and bring up Derek Lazier.
Back to the top of the order, batting next for the Skylanders. Number 4, Derek Lazier.
Lazier slaps that one right to first. The big cat is on it, and he will back up. 2 away. And this will next bring up Frida.
Batting next for the Skylanders. Number 2, Matthew Frida.
And here comes Dan Blue out. He's going to talk things over. Usually there's a way to tell, folks. If it's anyone other than Dan Blue, it's just a mound visit. But if it's Dan Blue going out there, it most likely means there's going to be a new pitcher. And they're going to send in Bryson Preetz as the next pitcher to relieve Decker. Decker did a good job out there. Kept him scoreless for 2. And now Bryson Preetz is going to get a chance here to close out the inning. We'll take this opportunity to step away.
Now pitching for the Cardinals. Sophomore, number 28, from Eldersburg, Maryland, Bryson Preetz.
Hey, Nelly. Let's tee up now. Come on, guys. They're not really focused right now.
All right, guys, we're only halfway done.
We'll come back.
Yeah,
I got faith in my team.
it's 81 back at home.
Florida?
Yeah.
Where in Florida?
I'm from Orlando.
I live in Orlando, but I'm from Jersey.
Oh, Tampa.
Tampa's pretty nice.
Tampa's amazing.
Don't lie, Tampa's kind of gross.
Tampa's kind of nah.
Where I grew up, it was gross.
When was the last time you went?
Years ago. It's probably cleaned up by now. But
Tampa's
when I was growing up there like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Oh.
It's pretty nice now.
Oh yeah, I know. I love Tampa. It's
Now
just my neighborhood was kind of that part of Pasco kind of
Oh. And it's still Tampa's growing too. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's getting bigger.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I was just in Tampa like three weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, during winter break.
Tampa's great. My memories are just kind of. My memories are back. It was, our house was like right on the edge of the swamp, so there was all sorts of swamp. Oh yeah, dude, I had gators in my backyard growing up. It was awesome. Couldn't go outside without permission from my parents. It was great.
My grandparents in Florida, like on the golf course, it was always like,
What part of Florida?
Drive it down.
Third pitcher of the game for the Cardinals, Bryson Preetz, one of the returning sophomores from last year, comes in. Good reliever. See what he can do here with 1 on, 2 outs at the top of the 5th, facing Matthew Frieda. First pitch, bounces away from the catcher. Runner will stay, and that's ball 1. That has been the issue all day for the Cardinals. Ball's getting away from the catcher, which has opened the door for Sussex to get a lot of runs in. That's been the issue all day long. They're going to have to shore that up for the rest of the season. 1-0 pitch, low. This one bounces back into play, 2-0. Count. On its way. On target for strike 1. Two-one pitch, swung on and missed. Two-two. They're actually going to say that was interference. Catcher's interference called there. It's going to remain a strike. The Cardinals are lucky he didn't get a piece of that one. 2-2 for Frieda. 1 strike away from the Cards to get out of this inning. On its way. High. Ball 3 and another full count. Three-two pitch. Low. Ball 4. Runners on the corners. And this will bring up Matthew Williams.
Batting next for Sussex, number 23, Matthew Williams.
Here's Williams. Pitch on its way, ball 1. One-0 count. Not a lot of cloud cover now. We expected it to be like this. That one down the middle for strike 1. It's going to get colder. We expected this game was going to be played in frigid temperatures. We knew once the sun went away and the cloud cover came over, because there is a storm system moving in tomorrow, it's going to get a little more than chilly. Running for second. They throw instead to third. That's a stolen base. And a 2-1 count for Williams. Mentioned earlier, folks, that this is one of the coldest games we ever called, but it's not the coldest. These are games personally that we've called up here the last couple of years. We'll hold off after the 2-1 pitch. That one, gnarly pitch there inside for strike 2. 2-2 again, 1 away for the Cardinals. Did he swing? Got away from the catcher. Runners are going to advance again. One run's going to score. Frida stays at second. 9-1. And it's a 3-1 count. 3-2, full count, excuse me. That's another runner scoring there. Over half of Sussex runs have come because the ball got away from the catcher. And Sussex was able to advance. Full count pitch. Fouled up, and that's going to land somewhere on our soccer field. I wouldn't bother going to catch that one. That one is out of there. 3-2. Full count. Preet steals. Inside, ball 4. Runners back on the corners. And this will bring up Jason Taylor.
Batting next for Sussex, number 22, Jason Taylor.
I mentioned earlier as I was trying to finish up the story, coldest baseball game we've called here was last year. It was a game against, I believe it was Orange County. There's ball 1. That game was so cold we had to bring in space heaters because we were so frigid up here. But it's not the coldest game we've called. That's the coldest baseball. The coldest game we've called in general was softball, a softball contest against, I believe, Rowan College of South Jersey last year. There's ball 2, got away from the catcher. Again, another run's going to score, 10-1. Ten to 1. 2-0 count for Preets. To finish that story, folks, 2-0. That softball game, 5 degrees, -2 with wind chill. And that wind was so violent during that game. We'll hold off here as that one's high for 3-0. 5 degrees, -2 with wind chill. Softball contest against Rowan College of South Jersey last year. It was so cold and so windy, we had a microburst hit the field at one point. Entire field got engulfed in sand. Some of that sand, by the way, still on some of our equipment. To this day, our camera still has pieces of sand from that. That was the coldest game we have ever called. There's strike 1 for Preets. It's not even the fun kind of cold where there's snow. It was just cold. But this game definitely goes into the top 10 coldest we've called. It's around, I'd say, it feels like 42 right now. It feels lower, I think, with wind chill because that wind is not helping. 3-1 for Preets. Feels like 49? Not, it's 49. I don't believe that one. 3-1 pitch on the way. Did he go? It hit the back of the bat, he's going to say. That's strike 2. And a full count for Preets. 3-2 pitch on its way. Inside, 2 on for Preets. Cardinals cannot escape from this top of the 5th. And this is going to bring up Evan Amato. Have we gone through the entire lineup?
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 0, Evan Amato.
Evan Amato up next. Low ball 1. Cardinals have got 2 pitchers warming up in the bullpen. One is Liam Carey. There's ball 2. 2-0 count. Liam Carey is warming up in the bullpen. We may have another pitching change if we can't get out of the inning here. There's strike 1. Sussex bullpen is silent. They did have one of their Japanese players, Sota Inden. I say one warming up. I say one of them because Sussex actually has 4 players from Japan. Rare to see that many. That one is smashed up into center field. Back goes Jake Long, and that will end the inning. 10-1. Cardinals in a big hole here. They're going to have to dig themselves out as we head to the bottom of the fifth. We're halfway through the home opener, and it is not going the Cardinals' way right now. See if they can turn it around to the bottom of the fifth. We're going to take a break.
Kind of. I mean, that was like, this is sort of COVID. Like, sports were going off, but it was like minutes.
Yeah. How many? 7 innings up by 10. Okay.
And then it's a good game.
But we wouldn't mind it. No, there was a 2-game span during baseball last year. It was against oh yeah, I see they got changed. It was against Orange County and Cayuga. Those two
they gotta
games
have the
were
Missoula
like in the low 20s, high 10s with wind chill. We had to bring in space heaters, but that softball game against South Jersey was hell.
No, don't touch.
It was like -5. It felt like -2. It was like 5 degrees. Microburst hit the field at one point. Take the entire field. We couldn't see like bitter cold winds.
What is that,
I was gonna say, do you remember the sand like blowing up
Yeah.
into us?
It looked like a sci-fi movie. Like, have you seen Dune? Yeah, it looked like Dune.
Hey, didn't Dune 2 come out today?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it midnight showing last night.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm working on 4 hours of sleep. It's fantastic. It's great. It's great. Don't go at midnight. You will regret it next morning.
Was it better than the first one?
Honestly, I kind of liked the first one more. It's really, really good. It's just I liked the first one.
Pitching change here, and it is Sota Inden from Kanagawa, Japan, who is in.
Pitching change for Sussex. Now pitching sophomore number 16 from Kanagawa, Japan, Sota Inden.
Kanagawa.
These are all your
I think Blue's making some changes too.
It's like that.
We do. We got new batters coming in.
We got Virgil Watson.
Hey, we got changes for
We got Virgil Watson.
showing 9-1 and it's 10-1. What?
We got Virgil Watson.
Virgil Watson? What
new batter.
Leading off this inning for the Cardinals. Freshman number 2 from Joppatown, Maryland, Virgil Watson.
Hello, BJ.
Bottom of the fifth, number of changes in. Sota Inden now pitching for Sussex, and Virgil Watson leading off here for the Cardinals, number 2. Doesn't look like there have been any other changes for Sussex defensively, but if there are, we'll let you know. First pitch. Whew. Nasty strike there by Inden. There's ball 1. Cardinals trail 10-1. We're going to need a miracle here to get out of this one. Tough start to the season for the Cardinals. 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's strike 2. I'm trying to get a reverse commentator's curse going here, as there is ball 2. Maybe if we talk about how dire a situation we're in, the reverse commentator's curse will allow us to win. Commentator's curse has struck many times over the last 2.5 years, folks. Trust me, there will be times this year where you will be throwing things at your TV being like, why did he say that? As that one is outside for ball 3. I think the most infamous one was last year during the softball tournament. We had a player pitching a perfect game for Potomac State. No one said it in the booth, but one of the coaches popped their head in and say, hey, are they pitching a perfect game? As there's a swing and a miss, and Watson will strike out. That was the worst case of commentator's curse ever, and we didn't even cause it. Zach Gaynor up next for the Cardinals. Oh, excuse me. That is Joey Hurtado.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 5, Joey Hurtado.
So here's Hurtado. Gets ball 1. And Dan Blue's made a lot of changes to the lineup now, trying to get a number of changes. Seeing what can work as Hurtado pops that one up. That's going to be close right by the Cardinal bench. And it lands on top of the net and out of the park for a foul. And strike one. One and one. On its way. There's strike two. That was a little bit outside from what we saw. They're going to count that as a strike, 1 and 2. We need a radar gun on Endon. He's dealing. Checked swing. Ball 2. I was saying we need a radar gun out here because Endon is dealing. I want to see how fast he's getting up to. 2 and 2. Another checked swing. Did he go? No. No, he did not. Full count. No, they're saying a strike. Hurtado's out. Ref initially said he was safe.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 4, Zach Gaynor.
So a little confusion there. Zach Gaynor up next for the Cardinals and gets strike 1 from Endon. It's going to be tough to break through if this is what the Cardinals got to deal with in terms of relief pitching because Endon is dealing. Gaynor gets a piece. That one hits the net. And it's an 0-2 count. Cardinals down to their last strike this inning. They would love to get a couple runs here. Kind of stem the bleeding some, but if not, I'm going to go back on the defensive. Liam Carey still warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. 0-2 count. On its way. 1 and 2. You hear anything in the background, folks? We got some of the baseball guys not playing today. We're just getting a little grunts there at Endon's pitch. As their strike 3 got him looking. Some nasty pitching there from Sota Endon. That's going to end the inning for the Cardinals. 10-1 the score. We head to the 6th. Going to need some runs here in this. Going to need a stop and some runs in the 6th if the Cardinals want to keep this one alive, folks. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Cardinals have put in a bunch of changes, by the way. Noah Millam is entered the game. Virgil Watson is in at center. And Liam Carey will enter the game as the new pitcher for the Cardinals.
Pitching change for the Cardinals. Now pitching, number 32, freshman from Towson, Maryland, Liam Carey.
Noah Millam is in left field.
Now playing center field, number 2, Virgil Watson. Now playing in left field, freshman, number 7, from Hagerstown, Maryland, Noah Millam.
Is he catching or is he just filling in?
Now catching for the Cardinals, sophomore, number 8, from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, Alex Valdez.
What is mine say?
Yeah. What?
What does it say I'm from?
Orlando.
For real?
Yeah. It's Joel, right? Joel
Tapia Mello.
Okay. I'll just try to get the names right.
I know, yeah, they got a lot of that wrong. Like my weight isn't, I think they put 195 or 190, something like that.
190.
Yeah, I'm 180.
180.
Leading off off for Sussex. Number 12, Will Fernandez.
Top of the sixth, number of changes for the Cardinals. Liam Carey now pitching, Alex Valdez catching, Noah Millam into the game in left field, Virgil Watson in center, checked swing, did he go? No, ball one. So Alex Valdez back into the game for the first time. He's a returning sophomore from last year's squad. Liam Carey also returning from last year's squad as there's a swing and a miss for strike one. Carey did not play last year, he redshirted, so this is technically his freshman year. And it's good to see Carey get his first action. Meanwhile, Noah Millam and left. Oh, that one off the elbow. That's a hit by pitch. That's, I think, the third one today for the Cardinals. Batter to first, and this will bring up Cole Bolton.
Now batting for Sussex. Number 1, Cole Bolton.
Bolton's had a very nice day today. Scored a couple of runs, a couple of big hits. Goes for a bunt, bunts it foul for strike one. The other changes, Virgil Watson, Noah Millam, two players who were on the roster last year. They didn't get a lot of playing time, but now they're in the outfield as Catonsville changes up the order to try and get something going offensively. Outside, ball one. Tapia Mello. Yeah. 1-1. On its way. Outside for ball two. And the wind's starting to pick up a bit. It's getting colder. We don't expect any rain today, even though it looks like it's going to rain. That's tomorrow, and of course, we'll let you know, folks, on social media if tomorrow's game gets postponed. That one fouled back. Did it get stuck in the fence? No? Okay. Thought it got stuck in the fence for a second. I didn't see it come down. It actually rolled along the fence before landing on the side opposite to where it hit. 2-2 count. Inside, runner's going to try and take second. Nice snag there by Gaynor, but the runner is safe at second. And it's another full count. So, full count for Bolton. I think Bolton, this is his second straight full count he's worked on. Got him looking. Bolton strikes out. And this will bring up number 13, Jake Klein.
Batting next for Sussex. Number 13, Jake Klein.
Here's Klein up next. As he gets low, ball one. Keep in mind, folks, if Sussex is able to score one more run, mercy rule would be in effect at the end of the seventh, so this game would end 2 innings early. That's the last thing the Cardinals want, as that one is speared foul down the right field line, right back into the Sussex bullpen. Luckily, nobody was there warming up, as it's 1-1. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball two. Two and one. That one speared foul. Big Cat's on it. Sturge has got it. Gets the tag at first. Runner advances to third. And that's 2 outs for the Cardinals. Bottom of the order we go. Dominique Latruglio.
At the bottom of the order we go. Batting next for Sussex. Number 3, Dominique Latruglio.
Latruglio smashes that one foul. Good luck finding that one. That is going deep down into the void. Again, that's what we call the neighborhood behind us, because a foul ball will fly back there. You won't even see where it landed. You just know it went back there, as there's strike one. Swung on contact, and it dribbles foul for strike two. One strike away for the Cardinals. Funniest thing that happens when there's a foul ball back there is when it lands back there and it hits a car that some poor soul has parked back there. You always know it's hit one because you hear a sickening crash and you hear somebody from the audience go, "Well, there goes my windshield." 0-2. On its way. Smacked. Deep shot into right field. Run's going to score. RBI single for Dominique Latruglio. And mercy rule is now in effect. It's 11-1. If we get to the 7th and the score is still like this, that's going to do it. Top of the order we go. Derek Lazier.
To the top of the order, batting next for Sussex, number 4, Derek Lazier.
Swing and a miss. No, excuse me. Ball one. 1-0. That one a little high. Ball 2. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-0 count. On its way, inside, ball 4. And a clean sweep. 2 on. And this will bring up Matthew Frieda.
Batting next for Sussex, number 2, Matthew Frieda.
Just text me tomorrow morning
First pitch to Frieda is on target, strike 1.
Just let me know tomorrow morning. Just shoot me a text if the game's going to be on or not. Because if not, I'm going to sleep in.
0-1. Carey keeping his eyes on second. Deals low in the dirt. Ball 1. Folks, we'll know if tomorrow's game will go ahead as scheduled because it is scheduled to rain until late in the afternoon. So we'll know tomorrow morning. Another hit by pitch. That slammed into Frieda's shoulder. I think that's the 4th or 5th hit by pitch we've seen today. 4 of them have gone to the Cardinals. And the bases are loaded. This will bring up Matthew Williams.
Batting next for Sussex, number 23, Matthew Williams.
Williams gets ball 1. Despite all the scoring, this is actually the first bases loaded situation we've been in today. Believe it or not. 1-0 pitch. Slammed deep to center field. Back it goes. Over Watson's head. He got it. Watson got it. Stopped it at the wall. We almost saw a grand slam, and Virgil Watson saves the day. Great catch. Great play there. As that turned everyone in the audience into a sheet of white. That'll do it for the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th now. Cardinals are going to have to start scoring unless they want to get mercy ruled in their home opener. They trail 11-1 as we head to the break.
Everyone's heart.
So you know he's mad, though.
Yeah, 100%. That would have made freaking. That would have made prospect dugout and shit. Maryland Jr.
Carlos Rodon allowed 4 home runs in life.
You got a splitter, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Splitter's nasty. They're playing bottom, Dave. That's normal.
Y'all ever watch the Japanese high school baseball championships? Yeah, these things are. This is a splitter, I think. Yeah.
I had a friend I played with, straight from Japan. That dude was calling.
I want to go to one of those. I want to just go to a professional baseball game. This thing's like insane.
Yeah.
crowd gets so much more into it than in America. In America, everyone's chill and drunk on beer. In Japan, everyone's on the edge of their seat.
And sober.
It's like you enjoy baseball so much. I'm kidding.
Leading off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the sixth. Number 13, Trenton Snyder.
Trenton Snyder, who had the solo home run way back, I believe, in the fourth. Up first as he gets strike one from Indon. And it's going to be a tough task for the Cardinals here to figure out Indon. We're watching his warm-up pitches. They are nasty like that one. 0-2. 0-2 pitch for Snyder. On its way. A little bit high, that one. Ball one. Nick Sturgio on deck for the Cardinals. 1-2. On its way. That one is belted. It's going to be foul. Out of the park, but foul. The right fielder leapt for it and landed on top of the fence. I don't know if he was going to make it no matter what. That was gone. Snyder's got some power on him. It's going to be fun watching him this season. Sophomore out of Jacksonville, Florida. 1-2 pitch is ball two. They're going to rule it. 2-2. Swung on and missed. One away.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 22, Nick Sturgio.
Here's the big cat, Nick Sturgio. First pitch on its way. Right down the middle for strike one. 0-1. Sturgio smashes that one into center field. Back it goes. On the ground. Sturgio's going to try and go for two. He's got room, and he'll make it. A double for Nick Sturgio. Much needed hit there for the Cardinals. And this will bring up number 8, Alex Valdez.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 8, Alex Valdez.
So here comes Valdez. Great two-way player. He pitched here's a fun fact for you, a fun trivia question. Valdez hit a home run and pitched a shutout, I believe, in the same doubleheader. He hit a home run in the first one last year, and he pitched a shutout in the second as their strike one. You might have to fact check me on that. I know he did something like that last year. I believe that's what it was. As that one is belted deep into left field. It's going to be right on the line. Back it goes. Back it goes. Left fielder slipped. Hits the ground. Sturgio's going to try and come home. It's going to be close. It'll be on time. Sturgio scores. RBI double by Alex Valdez. And the Cardinals get back on the board. As this now brings up Nick Millam.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 6, Nick Millam.
Millam up next, 11-2. Cardinals getting right back in it. There's strike one. Wondering what happened to that outfielder. He just fell. I think he slipped on something out there. It was pretty muddy this morning, but I don't think it was muddy over there, so I'm wondering what happened. There's our first jump scare of the day, as that one is fouled right back towards us, and unfortunately I have to say it was me who jumped. We're going to have to start keeping track of that. How many times we get how many times a foul ball gets hit right back at us. We just had like similar for softball, but for a different reason. 1-2. Just a reminder, folks, all baseball home games and softball games will be broadcast live on the Cardinal Network. It's going to be a fun season this year. Lots of games. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Millam is out. And this will bring up Tyler Senkovich.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 9, Tyler Senkovich.
Here's Senkovich. Had some good contact earlier in the game. Need a big hit here to bring home Valdez. That one high and outside, ball 1. As Valdez nearly caught at second. Senkovich has a walk and a single on the day so far. He's been doing a pretty solid job. Cardinals trail and hit 7-4. That one way inside. Looked like it may have grazed his knee. No. So ball 2. And this is the first time today we've seen Indon start to struggle a little bit. He's been able to do a good job so far, but this is the first time we've seen Indon kind of struggle to get his guys out. As he's been throwing mostly strikes through his first couple of innings. 2-0 count for Senkovich. That one on target for strike 1. Two one count. Way inside. We're going to get another hit by pitch if this keeps up, as it's now a 3-1 count. That one is popped up. It's going to land right in the glove of the third baseman, and that'll do it. 11-2. We will go to the top of the 7th. So, Cardinals get a run on the board. They still trail as we head to the top of the 7th. Got 3 more. Let's get a comeback going here. We'll be right back.
So when you say we'll be right back, are you going into like a commercial break?
It would be if we had commercials. No, it's me putting that down so I don't have to talk nonstop. So basically, it's a him break.
You should just put like ads on the YouTube channel.
Nah, they don't pay us for that, right?
Well,
We
like,
could get, I mean,
you could
technically
theoretically.
we could get ads for, like, if our setup was more complex, we could do ads for, like, the college.
Oh yeah.
Do we got any changes out there?
Not that I see.
God, whoever put the playlist together this year?
That was us, baby. Yeah, yeah. Team effort. Why can't you go like this against the bat?
Like that?
No, there's no strikes.
Drive everyone, we crossed the 2.5-hour threshold.
You've been here for 2.5 hours. Dude, what time is it? I got a
Long game, baby.
sleep at 4. I've been here since 12. I've been here for 4 hours.
I'm going to get yelled at if I don't get off at 5, so, like, we need to hurry up.
You get yelled at if you get up at 5?
Well, not by anyone.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, yeah. Word of advice, don't make plans if you don't know when you're going to get off.
Rule number 1.
Leading off this inning for Sussex, number 22, Jason Taylor.
All right, Jason Taylor leads off top of the 7th. Cardinals trying to shut down the Skylanders here, get some more runs on the board. As that's another hit by pitch. That's the 5th one for the Cardinals today. Since we're now in the 7th inning, I believe, if the rules are correct, if Sussex scores just one more run, that would be game. It would be 10 points. 10 runs, excuse me, 10 runs. Oop. I'm going to get, there's a guy that, we're coming off of basketball, folks. Forgive me. Outside, first one for Evan Amato for ball one. I am about to get flamed for that one. You folks don't understand. Last year, I accidentally said points instead of runs for a softball game, and one of the guys working here at Catonsville would not let me hear the end of it. There's ball two. So I'm about to hear from it tomorrow. I'm about to go in on Tuesday. I'm about to go in next day and hear about it. You said points. 2-0 count. 2-0 count. Swung and missed. There's strike one.
Hey, Blue, what's count? What count?
1-2 is the count. 1-2. We had the mistake on the count there. It's 1-2. Sorry about that, folks. That one hit him again. Back-to-back hit by pitches. And 2 are on. 6 hit by pitches today for the Cardinals. As this will bring up number 12, Will Fernandez.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 12, Will Fernandez.
What are the odds of that? Back-to-back batters getting hit by a pitch. That's 6 on the day for the Cardinals so far. Carey's first pitch, swung on, missed. Strike one. I'm still kicking myself. I can't believe I said points instead of runs. Forgive me, folks. Basketball season just ended. We're still running on basketball time here. As that one is slammed up, pop fly back to center field. Watson is there, makes the catch. Runners are going to stay, and it's 1 out. As this will now bring up Cole Bolton.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 1, Cole Bolton.
Cole Bolton up next. Makes contact, but knocks it foul. Yeah, strike one. Well, that wind is picking up. When that wind picks up, the chill starts to increase. Just not a pleasant feeling. Not a pleasant feeling the way the wind hits. Imagine it is for the players on the field. Players on the field don't have the extra layers that we've got out here. As there's ball one. That's something we actually asked our softball players last year when they played that frigid game against South Jersey. We asked them about the cold. One of them actually said, oh, you don't really notice it when you're out there on the field. You're kind of too distracted by the game. It's when you're in the dugout that you feel it and you realize, I want to go inside very badly, as there's ball two. Now, that's what softball said. I don't know if baseball can say the same, but the cold. One of the guys up here said absolutely not. To be fair, baseball, a lot of the guys are from Florida, so as that one is tanked foul, left the park down the left field line, and it's 2-2. I'd imagine that for a lot of baseball, though, the cold, I mean, you're from Florida, it's not fun. 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him. And there's the second out. And this will bring up 13, Jake Klein.
Batting next for the Skylanders, number 13, Jake Klein.
First one on target. Carey dealing out there. Strike one. Only a big inning here if Carey can get out of this situation. Oh, 1 pitch. Belted, popped up. It's going to be an infield fly. Sturges under it. Got it. Cardinals get out of a tough situation there. And we're headed to the bottom of the 7th, folks. The 7th inning stretch. 11-2. There's still a chance. We'll be right back.
fact. It's all mental. You gotta like.
Yeah, this definitely goes in the top 10 coldest games we've done, but it's not the.
Awful.
It's not even top
I'm so
5.
glad it's not top 5.
It's not even top 5.
Ugh.
I'd put this one like around 8.
It's so awful.
Hopefully this is the coldest this season. I'm not trying to. Thank you, baby.
Oh, I'm starting to feel it in my legs. My legs are cramping up. Man, we're still good. Broadcast is still good. Almost 3 hours in.
You seem a little more confident.
I mean, I'm getting a bit more used to like the basic stuff.
That boy got dead.
You got thrown into the ringer, by the way, that whole batter's interference earlier. It's like, welcome to scoring baseball. Here's one of the most complicated things to score.
He's right. That really is one of the most complicated
For real?
sequences to do as an batter interference or a runner interference.
So like, what do you do?
You have to type the position that the interference was closest to, and then type a space, and then abbreviate interference.
It's so
So
unnecessary.
it would look like a 4 space INF, and then whatever else happened after that.
Let this man tweet me.
Once you like know it though, like you're gonna be sitting here like waiting for the play.
Yeah. I also just have to study that sheet.
I was just say once you know that sheet.
That Noah Mellon leading off, right?
Leading off for the Cardinals this inning. Number 7, Noah Millam.
Noah Millam will lead off for the Cardinals this inning, bottom of the 7th. Cardinals trail 11-2 as there's a swing and a miss. And folks, don't give up hope just yet. There's always a chance. Anything can happen. That one, a little bit out, ball 1.
Should grab mine. It might be the best purchase I've ever made up here.
1-1. On its way. Way outside, ball 2. Linden's not been as controlled as he was through the first couple of innings he pitched. Last couple of innings, he has kind of shown a couple of interesting looks. May open a door for the Cardinals to try and get back in this one. That one way inside. I thought that was going to hit him. There's ball 3. 3-1 count for Noah Millam. On its way. High, ball 4, and he knew it. Cardinals get one on. As this will bring up Virgil Watson.
Batting next for the Cardinals. Number 2, Virgil Watson.
Watson's made a couple of big catches out in center field since taking over the start. Or since taking over, excuse me. Swings and misses. It's first pitch, strike 1. 0-1 count. On its way. Outside, ball 1. One pitch on its way. There's strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for Watson. And this is going to bring up Hurtado.
Batting next for the Cardinals. Number 5, Joey Hurtado.
A Remember, the Cardinals would love to get a run here. Just one. That's all they need to keep the game alive because remember, as there is strike one, remember, if Sussex can get just one more run in the top of the 8th, it's over. 0-1 pitch, outside, ball 1. They were able to get a little bit of insurance last inning. One and one. Did he? There's strike 2. One-two pitch popped up, maybe a chance. Catcher's under, and it lands smack right into the mud.
Once again, fans, please be aware of foul balls at all times.
1-2. That came close to hitting a fan on the Sussex side. On its way. Inside, ball 2. Two pitch. On its way. Dodges away from it. And it's a full count for Joey Hurtado. Pitch is low. 2 straight walks. And this will bring up Zach Gaynor.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 4, Zach Gaynor.
Here's Zach Gaynor up next. Cardinals got 2 on. That one got away for the catcher for ball 1. Endon is struggling. He's not dealing the same we saw for his first inning. He's been throwing a lot more balls. One-oh, swing and a miss. Strike 1. We got another pitcher in the bullpen right now. It's number 44 for Sussex. That's Jax Nyberg. So there's a swing and a mix. So Nyberg probably will come in. Looks like they've got their closing pitcher gearing up. That would be Jax Nyberg. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Did he go? He did. Out number 2. And this will bring up Trenton Snyder.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 13, Trenton Snyder.
Here's Trenton Snyder up next. Getting some good looks today as he gets tough call on that one, ball 1. Snyder had that home run. Has had some big hits. A lot of good contact. 1-0. On its way. Low, ball 2. He's going to step off. Two-0 count. High, ball 3. Pitch on its way. That one, strike. That was way outside. I wonder about that one. I think that should have been ball 4. That was so far outside. Huh. Okay. Well, 3-1 count now. 3-1 count for Snyder. And he smashes that one. Ground ball up to the shortstop. Chance for a double play. They didn't even need it. 2 outs. That'll do it for the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. Sussex can win it with a run. Cardinals trying to hold on. We will be right back.
So 418. Do you gotta leave here by 5 or you gotta leave where you gotta be at by 5?
I don't got anywhere I gotta be technically. I just gotta be available.
So you need this done by like 4:30, 4:45 to get everything packed and go.
Oh no, I just gotta look. Yeah, something like that.
Whew.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Look who's on the mound. Oh, it's Liam. That was Joey on the mound.
Does it look more detailed on that on like YouTube?
Yeah.
Here, I'll look it up right now. See. Dude, my thumbs are like bricks.
That's why I didn't want to take out my brick outside.
What the hell? Apparently, if you're under 15 in Florida, you're legally no longer allowed to have social media. They just
What?
Florida just banned social media for any kid under 15.
That's our boy DeSantis.
I don't think they can do that. Can they do that?
I mean, Florida banned TikTok in college.
Technically, we don't allow TikTok.
For real?
Well, I can't access it when I'm on the Wi-Fi, so I think they block it.
Oh.
So that's why. Okay, I tried. Someone sent me a TikTok link when I was on my Mac.
Yeah, if you're on the
like,
Wi-Fi,
last,
you
and I
can't
clicked on it, like it just said like.
It's like not live.
I
It's
can't
like
go on.
a couple
TikTok
days.
was banned from CCBC.
No way.
So the key is just to not use the Wi-Fi.
Top of the 8th, here we go. Leading off will be Dominique Latruglio.
Leading off for Sussex, number 3, Dominique Latruglio.
Liam Carey facing Dom Latruglio as we get underway. The top of the 8th, first pitch low, ball 1. Once again, the stakes a little bit higher in this inning. If Sussex scores just 1 run, game over. Cardinals want to try and keep this one going as long as they can, at least get to the full 9 innings. There's strike 1. Been a tough day for the Cardinals, but a couple of good takeaways. We've seen some good looks, a couple of good hits. Home run, obviously, by Snyder, and some solid defensive saves for the Cardinals. 1-1 pitch, way inside, ball 2. So while the score doesn't reflect it, there's been plenty of good to take away from today's game as well. 2-1. On its way. Down the middle, strike 2. 1 away here for Latruglio. On its way. Did that hit him? No. Inside, ball 3, full count. Latruglio kind of...
I was mic'd up in one of those games she was talking about. It's fun.
Strike 3, got him looking. He thought it was a walk, too. 1 away here. We're back to the top of the order.
Next up for the Skylanders, number 4, Derek Lazier.
So Derek Lazier up next. First pitch, swung on and missed. Carey starting to heat up here, just what we needed. On its way inside, kicked up, hits the fence in front of us. I think that might have hit the back of Lazier's heel. And it's 1-1. 1-1. Ground ball slapped up. Second base is on it. 2 away. Good move there by Gaynor and Sergio. And that's going to bring up Matthew Frieda.
Batting next for the Skylanders. Number 2, Matthew Frieda.
Frieda smacks the one right to the glove of Sergio. What a catch. And that'll do it for the top of the 8th. Another great defensive stop for the Cardinals. They are going to try and pull this one to the full 9 innings, it looks like, as we go to the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back.
Oh, check that. The bill to ban social media in Florida got vetoed. It's in here fast.
I'd be scared.
Dude, they're just.
I'd be scared.
No way. Do they tag him? Mom, pack the car.
Do you guys see any other changes? 3 should be at third.
Oh, I don't know this team.
Shortstop.
No, it's right.
It still looks like the same team.
Except for the pitcher, obviously. Pitcher's different. We got somebody's father now. So do you guys have to be here like every year? You guys have to be here every year.
Well, not me so much anymore.
Like firm and effortless.
Leading off here for the Cardinals, number 22, Nick Sturgio.
Bottom of the 8th. Nick Sturgio leads off. There has been a pitching change, by the way. Number 44, Jax Nyberg is checked in, as there is ball 1.
Now pitching for the Skylanders.
There's a foul ball.
Now pitching for the Skylanders. Number 44, Jax Snyberg.
Where'd that ball go?
Foul ball, 1-1.
Ball right there in front of the
As that one is bolted deep into center field, back it goes, and it will be caught by the center fielder for the first out.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 8, Alex Valdez.
So here's Valdez, 1 out. Cardinals trail 11-2. That one is smacked down, ricochets off the third baseman. It's going to be close. Valdez got there. Valdez gets to first. Cardinals have got one on with Nick Millam up.
Next up for the Cardinals, number 6, Nick Millam.
Here's Millam. They almost got Valdez at first. Nyberg comes into the game here, trying to get the save. High pitch, ball 1. It just keeps getting colder and colder out here. We're in the home stretch, though. Want to appreciate you guys for bearing with us for these last 3 hours. 1-0 pitch on the way. Strike one. Remember, this is Sussex' first game of the season. They played in a jamboree back in February. No results from that we could find. So it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Millam hoping for some contact here. Try and bring home Valdez. On its way, inside, ball two. Pitch deals. Did it get Millam? Oh! First baseman dropped it, and Valdez almost got caught. Full count for Nick Millam. Full count pitch. High, ball four. And this will bring up Tyler Senkovich.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 9, Tyler Senkovich.
So Tyler Senkovich into the game. One out, two on. Bottom of the 8th. Strike one. Oh and 1. Nyberg deals. That one slammed back towards the Catonsville bullpen for a foul and strike two. Good contact there by Senkovich, who's been having a pretty solid day today. Cardinals, by the way, are just 2 hits away from equaling the total hit total, or equaling Sussex, as there's a strike three looking. That's the second out. As this will bring up Noah Millam.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 7, Noah Millam.
First one low, ball one. One 0 pitch. On its way. High, ball two. Two and 0. Pitch on the way. High, ball three. Yeah. 3-0 pitch on the way. Strike one. I've been here for 20 years, guys. It ain't that bad. The summers are great. Ball four. And it's the bases are loaded for the Cardinals here as Virgil Watson comes up.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 2, Virgil Watson.
Bases loaded, Virgil Watson up. All we need is a chance. Swing and a miss. That one pops off the catcher. Oh, it hit him. It hit him, and a run will score. I think we broke the record for most hit by pitches we've seen in a game here before, as this will bring up number 5, Joey Hurtado.
Batting next for the Cardinals, number 5, Joey Hurtado.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Joey Hurtado up and gets strike 1. Cardinals got a run there out of the hit by pitch. They would love to get one. They would love to get one a little more naturally here with a hit. That one is smashed deep back into left center field. Back it goes off the wall. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, another run will score. It's a 3 RBI double from Joey Hurtado. And the Cardinals are right back in it. And just like that, it's a 5-run game in the bottom of the 8th. Oh my. Oh my. And they're going to pull Nyberg. Nyberg is out. There's a pitching change. And it looks like it'll be Jackson Forbes. He'll warm up. We'll take a moment to take a break.
Now pitching for Sussex, number 17, sophomore from Sydney, Australia, Jackson Forbes.
Gotcha. We got a pinch hitter as number 11, Elijah Charlotte, will enter the game now to pinch hit for the Cardinals. Charlotte, the sophomore from Maplewood, New Jersey. And today is his birthday, actually. So happy birthday to Elijah. See if he can generate some more offense for the Cardinals, who are right back into this game after a bases-clearing double by Joey Hurtado. So, new pitcher from Sydney, Australia, Jackson Forbes. Here comes the birthday boy.
Now batting for the Cardinals, sophomore number 11 from Maplewood, New Jersey, Elijah Charlotte.
First pitch from Forbes outside for ball 1. Jackson Forbes, probably, I think this is the first player we've ever had from Australia in any game. Hang on, 1-1 pitch. 2-0, 2-0. 2-0, excuse me. No, 2-0. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed by Charlotte. You're good. 2-1. And the Catonsville bench right back in this one as they now trail by 5, 11-6. Pitch, swung on, missed, strike 2. Hurtado almost got caught at second. Even count, 2-2. 2-2 pitch for Charlotte. Swung on and missed. And that'll end the inning. 11-6, we head to the 9th. Cardinals got right back into it, though. They trail by 5. I don't know. We're not out of this one yet, folks. We'll head to the 9th and be right back.
pitcher?
Yeah, Joey
yep.
Hurtado.
Hurtado? Really?
Oh, Joey's pitching now?
Yeah.
Joey's coming in. Can you save this game?
Who's gonna go to third?
That's why I'm looking. It's Nick Millum.
Oh,
Nick Millum.
Nick Milo.
Oh yeah, Nick Milo is third now. Hurtado's on the mound.
So,
And then
change number.
Now playing third base. Number 6, Nick Millum.
Dang, man. We really needed that from
Nick
the
is now at third. No, yeah, okay. Now Elijah Charteau is now in right field. Yeah, right there, Charteau. There he goes. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, wait. Okay. Snyder. Yep. Snyder is in center field now. And in second base.
Now playing center field for the Cardinals. Number 13, Trenton Snyder. Now playing second base. Number 2, Virgil Watson. And now pitching for the Cardinals. Number 5, Joey Hurtado.
That should be good.
And who's playing right field?
Elijah Charlotte.
Elijah Charlotte.
Now playing right field. Number 11, Elijah Charlo.
Charlotte? Said Charlotte. Sorry.
Who's catching?
Valdez.
That's
A
Valdez.
little bit of Joey pitching on my phone for me.
That's my boy.
You want to do maybe come in more
I snuck over.
Virgin death, and all of a sudden we're right back in it.
And you got to switch it to quick video, but he just wants to get some of the film on him. I heard you got a hot tub. Like, yeah, like the.
Yo, news to me too.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. I'm talking about in the AT room, you could turn instead of it a cold bath, you can make it a hot bath.
Crazy. All I got in there right now is cold water, man.
I need a hot bath. Just take a hot shower. I can't take a bath.
3 hours, 15 minutes.
Slew of changes for the Cardinals here on defense. Nick Millum now moves to third. Elijah Charlo moves to right. Virgil Watson moves to second. As leading off, it'll be Matthew Williams. Leading off this inning, number 23, Matthew Williams. Matthew Williams will lead off. Oh, it is cold. Wild to think we've even gotten to the 9th inning. Through the first half of this game, it looked as if there would be a mercy rule win by Sussex, but Joey Hurtado's heroics have made this game all the more closer. It's just a 5-run game now for the Cardinals. They trail 11-6. Hurtado's first pitch, inside, ball 1. Wind really picking up, and you can feel it. It is bone chilling. Low, ball 2. That one slammed foul down the right field line for strike 1. There's strike 2. Ball 3. And a full count for Williams. On the way. Popped up into center field. Diving catch, missed it. Snyder missed it. Williams will round to third. He slides and gets in for a double. And this brings up Jason Taylor, batting next for the Skylanders. Number 22, Jason Taylor. Abby's the best. First pitch shows bunt, bunts it up. Thought it was going over our booth before, and I remember it's not softball. It won't go over the booth. Strike one. Oh, 1. High pitch for ball 1. Swung, hit it. Bounced it to the batter's box for strike 2. One and 2. Pitch. That one belted up into right field. Charlot makes the catch. 1 away. There's the first out. As this will bring out number 0, Evan Amato. Batting next for the Skylanders. Number 0, Evan Amato. Folks, you might think it's weird for a player who's been playing in the infield all day to come up and pitch now. It's actually not that rare for Catonsville. We often see players have multiple roles, as that one is, I'm going to count it, strike 1. Saw a lot of it last year with Alex Valdez, who would play catcher or play first base and then come into pitch. We're seeing it this year with Hurtado. High, ball 1. So far, doing a good job. Pitch. In the dirt, got away from the catcher, but the runner stays. Very different from earlier in the game when the runners would almost always advance. Big gust of wind. It is cold. I will say the one upside to the cold, all of our tech is going to work fine. It's the heat. It's nice and chilly, as that pitch is on target for strike 2. We had a lot of issues last year with equipment overheating and getting knocked off. So it's nice to see that if it's going to stay cold, at least that means that the broadcast will stay online. Gets too warm and it gets knocked off. Little chopper, stays fair, finally picked up. Nick Millum waited for it, but it rolled fair. 2 on.
And let's go, Joey. Keep going, baby. Keep going.
As this will now bring up number 12, Will Fernandez. Batting next for Sussex. Number 12, Will Hernandez. Will Fernandez. It's the second time today I've gotten that name wrong. Apologies, folks. It's Will Fernandez. Flock of geese going overhead. Hope they can stop by and enjoy as Fernandez got a piece of that for strike 1. Until the cold's starting to affect my head. Long game today, folks. We've crossed the 3.5-hour threshold. We knew this game was going to be a long one, though. 0-1 count. Bunt. That one fair. Nice. Hurtado fires to first. Got him. Runners do advance. So good play there by Amato. Excuse me, by Fernandez. Good play by Hurtado to get up in there, as this will bring up Cole Bolton. Batting next for the Skylanders, number 1, Cole Bolton. Bolton smacks that one high. It's going to be foul. Might be playable. No. Leaves the park. Oh, 0-1 count. Pitch on its way. Swung on, dribbler. Hurtado scoops, fires to Sturge, and that'll do it for the top of the ninth. So Cardinals trail by 5. They've got 1 inning left to complete the comeback. We're going to take one last break and be back with the bottom of the ninth, and let's see if Catonsville can get it done. We'll be right back.
Hey, 5 right here though. Skip 5.
What's the score?
11 sips. 6 to win, 11 to tie. 5 to tie. And go to extras.
Will we go to extras?
Yeah.
One more, guys.
For now.
What are you doing at 5, Isaac?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Okay, so Monday?
What?
Talk about it on Monday?
No, I'm not in on Monday.
Tuesday? Am I in on Monday?
Yeah, Tuesday. I'll be in on Tuesday. We don't have a game Monday night. You'll find out, but she already tried to call me, so I think I'm going to get yelled at.
Is it D or just friends?
That is, don't worry about it. That's something here.
It's too cold for me, I know that. Oh man, you're coming from warm to freezing.
Because you're a cheat.
Leading off for the Cardinals this inning, number 13, Trenton Snyder. So Trenton Snyder will lead off here at the bottom of the ninth. Comes down to this. Cardinals trail by 5. They fought their way back into it. First pitch. Snyder smacks it. Could be playable. It's going to go foul no matter what. And it lands foul for strike 1. Navy jerseys rushing for it. Oh, 0-1 count. Call me crazy. I feel like I saw a snow flurry. I know I didn't, but it looked like it. That one bounces up and hits the fence for ball 1. Call me crazy. Did our scoreboard guy just reach out and try to touch that? Looked like he did. 1-1. On the way. That one is smashed. Will it stay fair? Will it stay fair? No. It'll stay foul. It slams off a tree, though. Back into play. Boy, Snyder has got a cannon there if he wants to unleash it. 1-2 count. Even if we don't complete this comeback, that gives me hope for this. That gives me a lot of excitement for this season of seeing this young man. Outside, ball 2. And it's the Cardinal bench now that's starting to get loud. The Sussex bench, notably a little bit muter than they were through the first half of the game. I don't think they expected this game to suddenly get close right here at the end. 2-2, on the way. Knocked foul A lot of contact here from Snyder. You could tell he wants it. And again, the pitcher he's facing, that's Jackson Forbes from Sydney, Australia, who's come in to try and get the save here. On its way. Right down the middle, got him looking. Big cheer from the Sussex bench. One away, and that'll bring up the big cat. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 22, Nick Sturgio. There's one man you need for a clutch moment, it's this man. Sturgio last year had that walk-off home run on the regular season finale against Frederick in extra innings. Easily one of the best moments of the year. As he gets ball one. So if you need somebody for clutch moment, you go to this man. 1-0. Low. Ball two. Good eye from Sturge. Three-0. On its way. Got strike one. Like the third time we've seen in these last couple of innings where a Cardinal player thought they got ball four, tossed their bat, only to be told it was a strike, as it's a 3-1 count for Sturge. That one got him. Another hit by pitch. That's got to be a record. And one is on for the Cardinals.
Let's go, Alex.
Batting next for Catonsville, number 8, Alex Valdez. So Alex Valdez up next for the Cards. First pitch is kicked foul for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Pitch. Outside, ball one. That one is belted foul. It's going to go way out of the park. It's going to clear the trees. My goodness. That was huge. 1-2. If we could just get the contact right, it's going to start flying here, folks. 1-2 count. Low, dirt, ball two. I could have sworn I saw a snow flurry. I could have sworn I saw another one. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike three. And the Cardinals are down to their final out. Nick Millam to the line. Batting next for the Cardinals, number 6, Nick Millam. Outside, ball one. One 1-0 count. Pitch on the way. That one speared foul. And it went somewhere way down there for strike one. 1-1 count. Fouled off. 1-2. And the Cardinals are down to their final strike of their final out. Pitch. Got him looking. Sussex wins it. The comeback will come up short, but the Cardinals fought back. 11-6 is the final score here, folks. That'll drop the Cardinals to 0-6 on the season. They'll have to wait another day to get their first win of the year. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us today. A frigid afternoon here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex. Did not go the way the Cardinals had hoped, but there were flashes that things were going to go in the right direction. We saw a good comeback attempt by the Cardinals, and now we'll see if they can manage to grab their first win tomorrow. Next game for the Cardinals scheduled is against the Skylanders. That should be tomorrow, unless the weather postpones it. Then it will be Sunday. We will keep you updated on social media. In the meantime, for all of us here at CCBC Catonsville, this is the big man on the mic, Isaac Donsky, signing off as the Cardinals fall 11-6 in 9 innings. Good night, everybody.